Welcome to Chefsheet, the first free website and mobile app for restaurant inventory. In this first video, I will show you a general overview of Chefsheet's functions and interface. Other videos will demonstrate how to create, import, and count your inventories, as well as monitor price changes and comparison shop for better prices. You can use Chefsheet for all of your inventories. Chefsheet is designed to replace the clipboard and spreadsheet. Use Chefsheet for end-of-period inventories, daily orders, weekly orders, and more. To begin, you must first set up a free account by clicking the Sign Up button. Once you have an account, you sign in using your email address and password here and click Sign In. At the bottom of each page are links to download Chefsheet Mobile, the free companion app for iPhone, iPad, or Android devices. Across the top of the screen, you will see your subscription. Many of Chefsheet's features are free. If you should wish to upgrade to use other features, you can click this button where you'll also see a list of features by plan type. Support and contact. We often are creating new channels and methods to provide support to you. You can reach us by clicking here and filling out this form, or emailing support@chefsheet.com, or by clicking the green Help button here. You can also tweet us at Chefsheet. Chefsheet's offices are located in California on Pacific Standard Time. Depending on how close we are to the beginning or the end of the month, we can generally respond to your requests for support in about 2 hours, Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. After hours and weekend tickets are reviewed based on need and may be returned on Monday or, if needed over the weekend, within a couple of hours. If your request can best be resolved over the phone, our support person may ask for a phone number where they can reach you and provide information on how to do a screen share if needed. Settings. From settings, you can add a new restaurant by clicking here, delete a restaurant by clicking the X. Users can be added by clicking here and first entering the user's email address and then setting the new user's security level. The new user will receive an email with a link they can follow to create their own account and set a password, which will then provide them access to your restaurant. Security levels can be set here. To learn more about security levels, watch the Security Settings tutorial. When using Chefsheet for ordering, you may choose to set PARs by each room, or you may choose global PARs, using the PARs for the entire sheet combined. You can set global PARs to on or off from here or from the inventory sheet view. To learn more about ordering and global PARs, view the tutorial Ordering PARs and Send to Vendor. Items in your inventory can be set to taxable or not taxable, either in your inventory sheet view or when importing. Generally, items you sell to guests are not taxable, and items you consume, such as tin foil and sponges, are taxable. Chefsheet can add the tax amount to your inventory item price amount if you wish, and this switch is clicked to on. For more information about taxable versus not taxable items, view the tutorial Purchase Tracking and Consumption. Inventory rooms. You can add inventory rooms in a number of ways. To delete or change the name of a room, click Settings and Inventory Rooms. You can then edit the room name with the pen or delete the room with the X. You may also wish to set a room to inactive by clicking the switch here. An inactive room will not display on Chefsheet Mobile. However, you will still see it in your inventory sheet view, just shaded out. Categories. You can add categories in a number of ways. To delete or combine a category or change the name, click Categories. If the category contains items, you must first transfer them to another category. The Transfer Items button will only be illuminated if the category already contains items. Choose the category which you wish to move the items to, and then you can delete the category by clicking the X. You can also edit the category name by clicking the pen. Note that categories can be used for both recipes and inventory items, both of which must be moved from the category prior to deleting. The right side of the screen is displaying global categories, which cannot be edited or deleted and are common for all Chefsheet users. The left side are your local categories, which were created when you added items or imported items, or by clicking the Add Category button. Click the pen image near your restaurant name to edit your restaurant details. From here, you can add a restaurant logo, set your local sales tax rate, which will modify your inventory item prices if you've chosen to do so, and modify your currency type. Currency type is set by the location of your restaurant, so it should not need to be changed. The next tab is Vendors. Chefsheet is both an inventory management site and a social network of restaurants sharing data. Chefsheet's patent-pending method allows users to anonymously share data derived from the counting of inventory. Our theoretical restaurant, Chez Chefsheet, is located in San Francisco at 24 Willie Mays Plaza. If someone at Chez Chefsheet were interested in finding vendors for coffee and tea, one could click the coffee and tea, leaving the name field blank to not limit the search by name, and clicking search. Chefsheet will scan the inventories of other Chefsheet users and participating vendors. Here we can now see a list of vendors organized by the vendor's distance from Chez Chefsheet. If you click on a vendor, you can now see the vendor's product as captured from the inventories of other users. Chefsheet will never ever show another restaurant user's name, only the products and from where they were purchased. Items with a knife and fork delineate that the pricing data is coming from a restaurant inventory. Items with a truck, which we don't see any here, would come from a vendor's details. Here we have the vendor's contact information, their logo, and an opportunity to rate and review the vendor should the user choose. This is the average rating and the user's own opportunity to rate and review, where you can title and use any name that you choose. You can also add new vendors from the vendor tab. However, this can also be done during the inventory creation and import process, and we'll cover that again. Searches can also be done for multiple categories at the same time, or by name of vendor, or both, a vendor name and a category. Any vendor in the system that one clicks will always display their inventory information and their rating and reviews and contact information. The last tab we'll cover in this video is the Product tab. Here you can search for specific products much as you can search for vendors in the Vendor tab. Notice there are two search options: Shop for Products, which will search for products outside of your restaurant inventories, and Products in your inventory if you're interested in tracking a specific product that you already purchase. You can limit searches by category, or you can search global categories by leaving it unselected. View the other tutorials to learn how to create an inventory, add items to inventories, import, use the mobile app, and do reports.